wondered what it's like to break the laws of physics intentionally? Well, brace yourself, because we're diving into some of the most insane glitches, tricks, and shortcuts in Tomb Raider Remastered. Quick disclaimer, this is all from a beginner's POV, so don't expect flawless execution. Before we go in, I just realized after I wrote this video, I forgot to mention a major glitch called quad or quack, or what I think should be called quit. This is basically you running around with Lara and press certain things till she no longer have legs. Second disclaimer, I only knew now that it's completely different to practice on console and PC. Yeah. On console, you basically have to do the splits with your fingers and literally need a third hand. Where in keyboard, you just have simply more keys. Anyway, let's get into ranking glitches, shortcut tricks in Tomb Raider Remastered 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's been established that I'm not a speedrunner, but I did struggle through levels enough that I had to learn every single one of these glitches, and I did them, okay? That's why we're going like from impossible to kinda hard to, alright, that looks cool. Let's go. For the impossible category, this like literally gives you a headache just by thinking about it. Even with steps, a video guide, 3 hours of practice, not exaggerating that number, you might never be able to do it. Number 1 on the list of impossible is Into the Void. I do know some of the names of these glitches, but not all of them, so bear with me. And if you can correct me, please let me know. So Void thing, I'm not gonna say anything, just watch. Okay, and since this is the impossible version, I did not do the Void because, yeah, 3 hours, 4 hours, wasn't able to do it. Number 2, Late Grab. Specifically this one, because it's by the feels, or by the seconds in your head, or milliseconds if I'm dare add. You don't have like an actual alignment or like trick to be able to do it, you just have to... I did succeed once, saved immediately, and never looked back. Save. For the late grab, I would also like to mention the under swamp grab. Swamp? Nuh-uh. Except for Coastal Village, where it's perfectly set up with the wall. That one is easy, I could do it like anytime I want, but I couldn't get the one in the jungle. Impossible. Number 3 is Flare in Wall in Tomb Raider 2. Really easy. Really easy. Yeah. You pick up a flare while having your ass in the wall and turn till you have the opportunity to enter said wall. It needs perfect timing, perfect finger coordination. Impossible. And freaking hours of patience. I don't know how they do it within the freaking speedrun. Impossible. Number 4, every freaking glitch involving floating island. Hello. This is one I needed to learn because I was doing New Game Plus, and my lazy ass actually preferred spending hours learning the glitch than do the actual level. Because in Tomb Raider 2, New Game Plus version, you get to have medipacks with the secrets, and all the enemies are like impossible to kill. So especially this level, I was like determined to get the secrets and none of the enemies. So I love this one personally because I succeeded in doing it. The weird thing about it is I had to combine informations from 3 different YouTubers and try and find my own alignment to make it work all the time. Because it's a path that can get you all secrets, like without dealing with the level. The 3 glitches are, like, you start with the corner bug jump. Never done this in any other level, by the way. Like, you jump into the corner, literally. You have an unslippery slope, and then you have to find a point where Lara stands, and then an enemy comes to push her. So yes, you have to keep an enemy alive that follows you. Then you fall onto this platform. Make sure that the first enemy is not triggered, because you need him for the first alignment. It's very complicated, but very satisfying. Alright, enough about the success. Let's go to the second category. The kinda hard, but it's also manageable. Number 5, jump into wall. I only know 3 cases of this: the jump in the pyramid, the one in Atlantis, and one in Tomb Raider 2 Opera House. They are hard, but you can like set up, follow the instructions you find on YouTube, and it works. Oh, 4th one, crash site. Amazing. Skips to the end of the level. Amazing. Number 6, trigger skip. I'm not talking about jumping over a square so you don't trigger an enemy. I'm talking about jumping over a square to avoid a level. Sorry, that wasn't me. You can do it in the beginning of Qualopack. Not as easy as it looks. Took me 25 tries. And worst of all, but most rewarding, this skip in City of Tinos. This might be the level we mention the most in all of our lives because we have PTSD, but bear with me. This one took like 15 tries because the setup is cool, okay? It's just much more time consuming, and I also thought that the only way to know it worked was to go to the end of the level, like still get through some enemies. Turns out the camera does just a weird angle thing, so just keep an eye on that. Also, you can check with the floating camera. Yes, my dumbass didn't know that. Number 7, fake grab. This wins title of looks easy, but actually is terrible. Sure, you can practice fake grabbing to reach the platform underneath. It's cool for getting that secret in Qualopack, even amazing in Opera for the gold dragon, and also skipping a huge chunk of the level, but... Have you tried it? In City of Tinos? Well, that didn't last long. I thought I was gonna last longer to mention it again. This freaking drop helps you reach both the lever for the main door and the worst secret in the whole Tomb Raider history. I have PTSD, yes, from City of Tinos. In 2 videos, I mentioned it 5 times already. But yeah, it has to be the most frustrating fake grab ever. You're not straight. You're not on the edge. You're not in the middle. And it's not directly underneath Lara. Plus, it takes longer to practice than do the actual puzzle. Moving on, last category. All right, these are cool, plus manageable, very easy, amazing. You should be doing one of them, at least. Number 8, the famous corner bug. Everyone tried it. Jump facing corner in Tomb Raider 1 and 2, or you can do it crouching in Tomb Raider 3. But did you try this corner bug underwater? Thank you, Bob. Because when I saw it, I couldn't believe it. Basically, face corner and swim forward. This is Nevada Tomb Raider 3, okay? Only for me on console, the exact steps that made it possible were swim, which is like jump, then press forward until her head is in the wall. Just keep pressing both and voila. It wasn't the same for PC, I don't know why. Number 9, we have flying UPV. Not only is this an easy maneuver into the wall, jump plus roll, but you also get unlimited oxygen. It's one of the most annoying underwater puzzles, so it's helpful to know that you can do it faster and just fly to the end. Only thing is, be careful when you leave it for breathing, because yes, even if you fly, you have to leave it at some point to use the lever, and at that point, you untrigger the glitch, so you have to do it again, and you lose a little bit of oxygen doing so. So leave it in the water, not like this dumbass streamer who left it flying and made it unreachable. Number 10. Number 10 is going through stuff. You see it in Egypt. If you go through the fence, you get to do the whole level only using 1 key. Also in Venice, you can go straight to the detonator. Simple, walk through it. It's an open crack. And another crack you can go through is between blocks in Tomb Raider 1. Very easy. You jump, and that's simple, until you accidentally fall into the void, but, you know, it's worth the risk. And one special mention of this gorgeous run and jump to the boat. I call it going through stuff because you go through a slope. You just run and jump and fall into the boat. You don't have to do just a small part of a puzzle. The last item in the agenda is, and I know you've been wondering, when will it be mentioned? The banana jump. And you're right, it should be higher on the list. It was very, very hard to do it. Tank control. Here's a scream of me when I did it after 1 hour of trying. 150 loads now. Holy shit! But the remastered made it easier with Modern control. Ooh. In my opinion, it's the cutest. Like, you can skip a large part of diving area. You get to have all pickups in India. You go to the end of Opera House. And most importantly, no matter how much you love Temple of Xi'an, this skip is dope! Thank you so much for watching, and tell me which glitch wasn't belonging in its category.